Hey everybody, it's your girl Kottyn on When Men Speak, and tonight I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about communication. One of the things that I discussed this is actually communications part two because I did a part one. James Wayne Falcon, my partner, he did a video also on communication as well. So you want to check him out and see what he has to say. He may be a little more insightful when it comes to the men's part of communication than myself. But I'm going to talk to you about, before I go into that, just let me give you, for those of you who are watching me for the first time, regarding Women Speak. Women Speak is a platform that was created for men to speak their minds. That means you got to speak up, speak loud, and speak proud. The biggest thing you need to do is speak now. So we need you all to start speaking up for yourselves. You've gone long enough. We want to celebrate you. So you've gone long enough with kind of being silent. Some men voice themselves. You know, your unfortunately your communication can turn into violence because because you're not expressing yourself, or you're not saying what's on your mind, or you're repressing it for whatever reason. Maybe the woman you're dealing with is a little too strong minded for you, and she's, you don't want to say anything, or maybe you were taught not to voice your opinion, or to express how you feel. I know a lot of young boys were taught that at a young age. We were taught as women to speak our mind and express ourselves. As a lot of you were not taught that. You were taught to real men don't cry. Real men don't express how they feel. We don't do all that emotional stuff. Well, it's time for you to start doing some of that emotional stuff because you need to get it out. Now, whining and expressing how you feel, two different things. Two totally different things. So we don't hear that. That's not what I'm talking about. We don't want to hear no whining. That's two totally different things. It's like your kid whining to you, oh mom, why can't I? This is I get it in my inbox sometimes. Why haven't you called me, Kottyn? And I just be like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Like, you have my number. You can call me. It's cool. You can text me. It's okay. Don't, I'm getting off track a little bit. But I'm just saying that's a part of communication. You got to have effective communication in order to make things work. Whether it's with your wife, your girlfriend, your daughter, your son, your mom, your dad. Communication is key. Ladies, you have to not nag and let them do what it is, express themselves the way that they need to express themselves. If you want to get your mate, ladies, if you want to get your man to do something, you should know by now. You should know at some point how to get him to do that without nagging or belittling him. Fellas, we need you not only to listen, we need you to hear and follow it up with some action behind it. So that's how some ways of communication happens. So communication isn't just us talking and we're conversing back and forth. Sometimes it's followed up with some action. And that is very important. It's a very key component to having a successful relationship in most cases. One of the other things you have to do is, especially when you're in the stages of getting to know her, you need to get to know her. Not get to know her body, not to get to know what's between her legs, but get to know who she really is. If she walked across the room and you got that little red flag that said, that was your warning sign right there that she ain't the one. So you have to sign, because and this follows along the lines of communication, because the Holy Spirit is communicating with you. They're trying to let you know, no, not her, not her. Don't mess with her. It's bad news. Red flags, red flags. Somebody pressed the little red button and you wasn't listening. I'm just saying those are ways of getting your point across and having effective communication. So when you are conversing with somebody, and fellas, there's nothing wrong with counseling. Nothing wrong with counseling. A counselor is not there to belittle you or put you down or tell you all your faults. A counselor is there to get you both to hear each other in a way that you weren't listening to each other before. So again, communication is key to a successful relationship, even if it doesn't work out. You can communicate that with your mate. A lot of you lie to us women sometimes because you're afraid to tell us that you're no longer interested in being in the relationship. But if you have good communication skills and your communication has been good this entire time, you have no problem walking over to, you know what, babe, I need to talk to you. This is just not working out for me. It might hurt her feelings, or it's going to hurt his feelings, but it has to be done. You can't stay in a relationship or be in a space where you're unhappy, is all I'm saying. So that was my 2 cents on communication. I wasn't going to stay long. I just wanted to come back in and talk about this again. Again, we need to get you fellas to stand up, speak loud, speak proud, and what else? Speak now. That's what we need you to do. When men speak, of course, I want to thank James Falcon, my partner who created this, put it together, and he's been going with it for a long time now, and I'm just happy to be on board with this. This is your girl Kottyn. Again, speak up, speak loud, speak proud, and what? Speak now. That's what we need you to do. Fellas, it's your girl Kottyn. We want to celebrate you, but we need you to also be willing to celebrate yourselves. This is your girl Kottyn on When Men Speak. You know my motto: peace, love, and loyalty. See you next time.